And it's a serious look this Indiana team had as they arrived at the arena, getting set to do battle on enemy turf. Great to have you with us as we get ready for a Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And now Indiana's starting group. We've got Pascal Siakam. He's out there with Miles Turner. Halliburton is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. And for the Thunder, in at forward, it's Dorian Williams. Alex Caruso is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. We'll be keeping an eye on the front courts in this one. Both teams very skilled at the 4 and the 5, Clark.
And you know what? It's a nice contrast in this age of small ball and positionless basketball. It's good to see the front court players thriving and making it happen.
Now here's Holmgren to the paint. Here's Caruso. The rebound by Nembhard.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Gets the 3 to fall.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And here's Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Dort. Williams against Halliburton. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
A headache to track. Gilgeous-Alexander is a long 6'5" with point guard handles and, of course, that finishing ability we just saw.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
3.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. TJ McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Here's Joe. Halliburton with some nice D.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now McConnell. Shot clock at 5. And here's Toppin from the arc. The Thunder with the rebound.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Wallace misses. Here's Nesmith. Here's the 3. And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage would... That's all for now.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. On offense, here are the Pacers. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Alex Caruso is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Caruso, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. Shoots from 14. The rebound by Turner.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Siakam, no good. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They trail by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Halliburton with the ball. No good. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Pascal Siakam out there with Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's TJ McConnell. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it falls!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 1. 46 seconds left in the fourth. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Siakam.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 1. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Smith, he's checked in for Mathurin.
Pacer substitution. And Smith.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good!
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Indiana calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 26 seconds left in the final quarter. New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey, guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Joe. It falls!
Big-time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 1. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Substitution.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They call an illegal screen here.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll do it, folks.